Yes, people, what's going on? It's Adam back again, and this is, should Everton get rid of Dominic Calvert-Lewin, or should Dominic Calvert-Lewin sign his new contract? In tonight's episode, we are going to be talking about Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Has only scored 3 goals this season, the 24-25 season. So let's talk about it now. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is absolute poor. He doesn't deserve a contract. All he's good at is holding the ball up in the air, and that is it. You can shoot me down in the comments. They're just my opinions, as we do this for fans' opinions on this channel. So I don't think that David Moyes or Everton should offer Dominic Calvert-Lewin a new deal, because he is absolutely poor. He can't even hold the ball up in the air for long without giving it away. And I think that we could do better. You might think this is harsh on Dominic Calvert-Lewin, but this is just my opinions, as I've just said then. So without further ado, I do think that we do need to look elsewhere for a number one striker, because Beto is not a number one striker. Without further ado, Beto is definitely not a number one striker. But Calvert-Lewin is really, really poor and is injury pro. He's been injured for most of the season, even since Moyes came in after the sacking of Sean Dyche. So I don't really want to see Calvert-Lewin sign a new deal, because he is poor. Will he sign the contract? I don't think he will, because I don't think Moyes is going to give him the chance or the benefit of it. And I do think that we'll be looking elsewhere for a number one striker, because Calvert-Lewin is really, really not good enough one single bit. As much as it's hard to say it, I don't see any future with Dominic Calvert-Lewin. He can go on a free. If clubs want him, then for only about 5 million, 2 million, then just get him gone, get him off the wages, get them off the book, and that's that. But I don't see him having a new deal. He wants to stay at Everton, but I don't see that he will, because the Freeds and David Moyes are not going to let anybody at the club stay on high wages. So therefore, I do think that he will stay. I mean, that he will go. Sorry, Blues. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on this, please. Would you keep Dominic Calvert-Lewin? Would you get rid of him? Let us know in the comments, people, your opinions on it as well. Would you have Dominic Calvert-Lewin staying, or would you have him going? Let us know in the comments as well. And also, Blues, do you think Everton can do better without Dominic Calvert-Lewin? Because I think that we can, because I do think he's a bit stubborn at times and is greedy with the ball. But the other side of me is saying that, do we need him in case we can't get another striker? But no, the other side of me says no, in fact, because we've got Beto, who literally has done amazingly since David Moyes has come in. So I do think that we do need a number one striker, because Beto won't be our number one, and certainly Calvert-Lewin won't be in David Moyes' plans. And if we want Europe and to progress, then we do need another striker. But 3 goals this season from Calvert-Lewin, that is really, really poor. I don't think anyone's striker has ever gone so many without a goal, but only 3 this season. That is really awful, and that is needs looking at, because that is unacceptable. Only 3 goals in one season, like, is absolute poor. Look at Salah, look at Diaz, look at Ollie Watkins, more goals than 3 per season as well. That is shocking for a striker and for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. But again, I don't think that he's the type what Everton need. I really don't. But also, there is quality lacking in it as well. But at the end of the day, I do want to see more from Dominic Calvert-Lewin if he wants to stay at Everton. But for me, it's badly damaged. There's no way he could come back from three goals last season. And that is it. It's really disgusting. So therefore, there's no way he can come back. For me, if I was the manager and the owner, I'd get rid of him like that in a heartbeat, because that record is absolute abysmal and is dismal as well. So I don't know what is going to be the answer to replace Calvert-Lewin, but Everton cannot offer him a new deal. He can either go on a free if no one wants him, otherwise he's got to go. Even if we get new money, get him off the wages, get him off the club, then we look for a new striker, number one, a top striker, because let me get it out there now, people. How on earth he can get away with all of that, not scoring, always getting injured, is beyond me. Richarlison's getting injured, hardly think it's for Spurs. But yeah, we want to get rid of Calvert-Lewin, but Richarlison had to get back in a heartbeat like that, because at least he tries. Richarlison, at least he will score for you, no matter what that he's injured. But at least he'll score more than 3 goals per season. Well, obviously Calvert-Lewin doesn't, so we've just got to look for a new striker now for me, and like move on from him, because it's going around for too long now, and I'm just like getting bored and tired of the same players who doesn't give their all for the badge, who doesn't fight for the jersey, who doesn't fight for the club, and certainly doesn't fight in the games. And Calvert-Lewin doesn't do any of them. All he does is carry the ball up in the air. And I'm not bothered if he scores the ugliest goal. As long as he scores and we win, then that's all I care about. And he's got the right attitude, but he hasn't. So I don't want him signing a new deal. There are my answers, Toffees. Let me know in the comments your on that. But also, this is only what I think. It's all about our opinions at the end of the day. And my opinion is Calvert-Lewin is not good enough to be an Everton striker. So please leave in the comments your thoughts on it as well, Blues, because I would love to know your opinions, as this is an Everton fan channel for opinions and for Everton fans to come together with me to talk about our football club, what needs fixing, the transfers, and everything about Everton. So do drop us a comment, and I would love to read it, and I will answer them when you leave a comment. But yeah, as I've just said, I do think that Calvert-Lewin should go. Like, gotta go. Like, you can go on a free agent now, because this season has been woeful for Calvert-Lewin. He's only scored once under Moyes. That is it. And he's only scored twice under Sean Dyche. And arguably, we've had the worst manager, and he still hasn't scored. And we've had the best manager, who's now in Moyes, and he still hasn't scored. Only against Tottenham is when he scored. So how on earth he can go about 10 months without a goal is absolute dismal. So that has got to be fixed, like literally. As well. But at the end of the day, if that's woeful, then something needs to be done, because Calvert-Lewin is literally so shocking. How on earth he can go so many without a goal. That is it for the video. Do subscribe. Do smash that subscribe button. It will mean a massive amount to me and to the channel. Do share out the video. Leave your comments. And I'll speak to you very, very soon. Up the Toffees. See you later, Blues. Bye-bye.